After launching its Blade X7 smartphone in Shanghai last week, ZTE has now launched 3 Android 5.1 Lollipop-based mid-range handsets, namely the Blade X3, Blade X5, and Blade X9. While the Blade X9 is the costliest at Rug 17,990 roughly Rs. 18,400, the Blade X5 and Blade X3 are priced at Rug 10,990 roughly Rs. 11,200 and Rug 8,990 roughly Rs. 9,200 respectively. There is no information as to when the Chinese tech firm plans to bring the smartphones to other regions. The ZTE Blade X9 seen above is a dual SIM card supporting LTE-enabled smartphone with ambient LTE band support running Android 5.1 Lollipop out of the box. It features a 5.5-inch Full HD 1080 x 1920 pixels resolution IPS display and is powered by an octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 processor clocked at 1.5 GHz, clubbed with 2 GB RAM and an Adreno 405 GPU. The smartphone houses a 13-megapixel autofocus rear camera with LED flash and a 5-megapixel front-facing camera. In addition, a 16 GB inbuilt storage is also included, which can be further expanded via a microSD card up to 128 GB. The Blade X9 includes Wi-Fi 802.11 b/g/n, Bluetooth 4.1, GPS, FM radio, and micro USB under its connectivity section. The circular fingerprint sensor also comes housed below the rear camera of the device. Measuring 155.3 x 77.2 x 8.55 mm, the smartphone weighs 160 grams and is backed by a 3000 mAh battery. The metal-clad handset also bears a gyroscope, ambient light sensor, and proximity sensor. Z_Blade_X5.jpg. The ZTE Blade X5 seen above features a 5-inch HD 720 x 1280 pixels resolution IPS display, and is backed by a 2400 mAh battery. It is powered by a quad-core MediaTek MT6735 clocked at 1.3 GHz, clubbed with 1 GB RAM. As for storage, the smartphone houses 8 GB of inbuilt space, which can be expanded using the microSD card up to 32 GB. A 13-megapixel rear autofocus camera with LED flash and an 8-megapixel front-facing camera are also included. Measuring 142 x 70.4 x 8.9 mm, the LTE-enabled handset weighs 129 grams. The connectivity options and sensors are the same as Blade X9. Z_Blade_X3_crop.jpg. The ZTE Blade X3 seen above features almost the same specifications as the Blade X5 but with minor changes in the camera resolution, CPU, and battery. The smartphone ditches the fingerprint sensor. It includes an 8-megapixel rear autofocus camera with LED flash, 5-megapixel front-facing camera, the same MediaTek processor clocked lower at 1 GHz, and a larger 4000 mAh battery. The smartphone measures 145 x 71.5 x 8.9 mm and weighs 160.9 grams. All 3 handsets are listed on the company's Russia website.